sorry. Hey, we're introducing our new brand that is Vikinga beer. I hope that you will enjoy it, but maybe you will ask him, Juliana, why is Vikinga beer? We are gonna tell you. So, first of all, Vikinga beer was made for share an important moment with your family, with your friends, with your boyfriend, or with your girlfriend. But what makes difference Vikinga to another beers? Well, first, that the percentage of the alcohol is quite different. Second, that you will find it in the entire world. The design of the beer is beautiful. And we want you to be part of our Vikinga community, but first, we have to, and we want that you be part of our Vikinga community, but we have to explain to you many things.
The stage of the product life cycle. So, based on McDaniel's book, it's important to do this because of the effectiveness of the promotional mix. So, what does it mean? This stage of the product life cycle, we are in the introduction. It has 4 phases of decline, of growth, of introduction, like some stages of the product. Vikinga is in the introduction because we also want to launch this beer in the market.
Some other reasons of why Vikinga is in the introduction phase is due to many facts, as for example social relations, the promotional mix that we're gonna use, how we're gonna use it. The only thing I can say is that in this phase we're gonna hit hard. We have to introduce very strongly in order to get us known. Finally, for us, as we know that we are in the introduction phase, we think that it will be very hard. It's always difficult to introduce your product into a market, knowing that there's 100 of thousands of other products that are quite similar to yours. So yeah, this depends on our strategy, on what we're gonna do, and that's why we're gonna keep talking about it. So yeah, let's go. Strategy.
Okay, here we're gonna look our strategy. We separate this strategy in 5 steps because of the importance of the launch in the market. So first, we're gonna talk about assessing. For us, assessing it's really important because of the penetration that we're gonna make in the market, because it's like the first impression that our consumers have of our product Vikinga. For us, it's primordial to make a relation with our consumers. It's primordial to look the needs and wants of our consumers. The second, it's essential the relation that we had with our consumers. So the second point is admiring, because we want to create a relation with honesty, with love, to make a victory for the consumers and for us like a company. Okay, so third, the buyer's remorse phase. So we want to do a product line. So first, we had Vikinga, that is our first product line company, but then we're gonna innovate and do like more products because we want to satisfy and be monotonous with our products.
So one of the aspects is to satisfying our clients, our customers, their needs and their wants. But what we want is that our customers be loyal to us. So one of those aspects is experience, that our clients love to drink our Vikinga beer because gives you an experience, gives you an excellent moment that you will enjoy it. Second is the taste of our beer. Really, believe me, Oof, it is delicious. Third one is cheap.
Hey there! Yeah, waiting for this moment, no? Now I'm gonna present the price strategy. So, what we want for our Vikinga? It's our first question. What price? For who? So, well, I wanna begin by saying that based on our investigation, our previous investigation about the dominant beers in the Colombian market, we wanted to implement a status quo strategy. Why? Because Colombians love cheap things. That's something common. But also, we know that Colombians love good things. So, for our Vikinga, we plan to introduce a price of 2,700 pesos. That I think it's cool because, as you can see in our report, the common price in a beer in Colombian market is between 2,000 pesos and 2,500 pesos. Something very good. Even I will say 2,600 pesos. So, why 2,700 pesos? You will think. And there's a reason. As we told you before, the Vikinga has an increase in its alcohol. What does that mean? Well, that represents that we're selling something premium, something better than the competence. So we analyze also that our main competence, the BBC Cajica and BBC Monserrate, has a price of 4,500 pesos, something very different. So, knowing this, we want to introduce something that is similar to the common ones as Águila, Águila Light, Poker, etc. But including a little bit of more price. Why? Because when we introduce our beer in the market, we wanted to get a lot of sales, something that everybody wants. So, as we understand and we know that our beer is growing in sales, we can increase the price in order to be something approximate to the competence, as for example BBC, our main rival. So, I think our strategy is cool. We think it will function as the introduction phase, so we cannot expect something huge as 5,000 pesos as a price. So that was our price strategy. And now I'm gonna present the place. So, what? Where's gonna be the beer? Yeah, in which place? So, in this case, for the Vikinga, we have planned to introduce the beer in different parts of the city depending of the segmentation of the beer. But which type of segmentation does our Vikinga beer have? Segmentation of the Vikinga will be based in the age of our consumer, its behavior and its personality, and kindless the status, but that's apart. So, knowing the segmentation, we think that the best places for introduce our beer will be near the universities, as for example in La Universidad Javeriana or I don't know, Uniandes, Rosario. There's commonly some pubs near. Those pubs commonly have some partnership with a famous brand, as for example Poker. So we think by introducing our product in these stores, liquor stores or pubs, we will reach a new amount of new consumers. Which ones? The young ones, but the young that love beer, that are loyal to the beer and love the taste of a heavy rustic beer. So, by knowing the first place that we will introduce our beer, we also know that this kind of people and others, as for example more adults but that love beer, go to the 85, La 85. This place is so common for this type of users, but what we want is to introduce our beer for something previous as an appetizer. So we don't want our consumers to say, hey, in the discotheque we're gonna buy a Vikinga. No. Our main idea is to introduce our beer most commonly in markets as Carulla, Oxo, Éxito, etc. But why? Because we know that people love to get drunk before going to dance. When you get drunk, you dance much better, yeah? So knowing this, we think that by introducing more our beer in the markets as Carulla, Éxito, Oxo, we will reach more consumers than something in a discotheque. We know that in disco places, they commonly increase like 100% the price of our product, and that's what we don't want in the first part. What we want is that people that love beer engage with our product, something as a BBC. In conclusion, we will introduce Vikinga everywhere, but everywhere it's nothing. We have to know where to implement it more and more. As we said before, pubs, university, 85, places where people love to stress out, or yeah, Viking as an appetizer for a great night. So having this in mind, we can pass to the final part, which is promotion.
Hey everyone, I'm here, Josh Schilling, listening to good music, always with my favorite beer, Vikinga. I want to give you some tips of promotion because everyone needs to taste this perfect beer. Come with me. Delicious. Okay, so let's start. In order to achieve our goals, we have thought in introducing an effective promotional mix plan in which we are able to position the brand in our introduction process. First of all, we will use the push of sampling retail strategies in which we will create agreements with the main liquor stores or bars near the main universities in the country, in order to provide some free samples to the young people who assist these liquor stores or bars after classes. And thus they will have the opportunity to know our Vikinga beer and to be able to fall in love with this product thanks to its delicious and strong flavor that characterize Vikinga. That's how, if the product gave a good reception, we can continue selling to these stores and bars the Vikinga beer in great amounts. We also know that the most of the target audience frequents the most popular nightclubs of the cities, in this case Bogota. That's why we know that our customers prefer to drink as much as they can before going to dance. This is why we plan to introduce promotional advertisements in the most popular stores of the city. For example, near the nightclubs street La 85, where we know that a great amount of people accumulates in order to get drunk and pass good time. Also, we will have introduced sales promotion as 3 for 2 beers where we can reach a great amount of customers. As more people know us, more possibilities of getting loyal customers. Okay, finally, we think that the introducing direct selling and promotion events in exclusive places as La 93 or La Zona T, it will help us to transmit the main messages of the brand. These people must represent the values of the brand in order to transmit effectively the message of the brand. This will be a great promotion strategy with which we will start the reputation of Vikinga and thus be able to be in the memory of all those parties who are characterized by this perfect beer. Thank you very much. Vikinga.